it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel. I'm continuing on with part 3 of my massive Dollar Tree haul, and this is what I'm going to consider the lips section. I'm going to start out with what I have on my lips today, and I gotta tell you, took me a little bit of time to get used to it, but I really kind of like it. I'm kind of into it now. I needed some reds and berries for fall, and if you watched my other videos from this Dollar Tree haul, which I will link in cards and also down below in the description box, you'll see that I found a huge amount of OPI nail polish. That's what I have on, so I will link to that. And yes, I did say OPI. And some other nail polishes that I fell in love with, the gel polishes. And I also found a vast section for matte eyeshadows and lashes and liners. Link in it, okay? But the one that I have on right now is also from the LA Color display that I mentioned. And again, I'll try to insert that same display picture. It is at the Dollar Trees right now. At first glance, I didn't really see that there were two separate types, but I started to, take a closer look at the different lid colors. There are mattes and there are glosses. And what I have on right now is a combination of both. I am not a girl who really likes to have an all matte lip. It just, I think, is aging at my age in life. It just really accentuates the lines, and I don't know, it just is not my favorite thing. But I do like the lasting and long wearingness of a matte. So these are liquid lips, and if I line my lips, which I always do with a matte, I will line it, then apply a matte liquid lip or tube lipstick, and then I will top it. And I don't like a lot of gloss on top, but I like a little bit, just to give some shine and kind of take away the agingness of an all matte. It just really bothers me, even if it didn't, cause me to feel like it made my lips look more, aged than they are. It just is not my favorite. It just feels like the Sahara Desert on my lips, and I just can't. But I do like a matte with just a teeny bit of gloss, because I feel like that does hold the lasting power, and it doesn't make it so it's going to slide around and just get really gross throughout the day. So I went with these because I don't have a lot of these particular shades, and I'm using what I bought as combos. So this one is called, I don't really know it. Let me just double check. These are really teeny print, so just want to make sure I'm not giving you incorrect information. Okay, this is called XOXO, and again, this is a Pout Lip Gloss Matte. Okay, so basically a liquid matte, and this, what I topped it with, is called Mwah. So the mattes are going to be the black caps, and the glosses are going to be the white caps. The smell kind of bothered me on these at first, but I'm getting a little bit more used to it. I mean, it's not the most pleasant smell in the world, but it's really nothing that awful. If you're super, super sensitive to smells, you might not like these, but honestly, it's just, I think it was just an adjustment for me. So this is the combo that I have on, and I just lined my lips with I think it was even a nude or like a reddish, I have a red liner, but I don't think I used that. The liner just helps to keep the mattes and the gloss from feathering outside the lips, so I would suggest that with any of these you use a liner. But I've had this on for hours now, and it's not bleeding, and it's very, very pretty. So loving these. The next combo that I went for is the berries. And it's not as dark, but it's more of a pink more than a This is almost vampy for me. There's nothing going on my lips any darker than this, that I'll say for sure. You can see that the hues, you know, it is a berry, but not quite as dark. So this one is called, in the matte, it's called Sweet Lips. And the topper that I chose to combo with is called Smooch. I think that's right. I'll double check real quick because they're, again, really small. Yeah. Smooch for the topper, Sweet Lips for the liquid matte. And I did swatch them. This is the matte here, and the topper is right next to that. Now you can see that it's not nearly as pigmented as the brown that the berry that I have on right now. But this was the best choice for a topper there that I could see. And then I did get one more because this reminds me so much of like the Oyster Girl from MAC, or I think there's a couple different variations of that, but it's just a clear iridescent gloss. I did swatch it, but it really didn't show up. It's like way over here. If I turn my wrist, I'm trying to look in the monitor, you guys, sorry. If I turn my wrist, I'm hoping that you can, no, it's not gonna pick up, I don't think, but it's just a go with everything gloss. And I think the applicator on these, let me show you, is really cool. It's not divoted, but it is a doe foot, and inside there's like this area here where you could take off extra, and I don't know, I hope that you guys can see that. It's just like, you know, makes it so that you're not going to get too much product on it the way that they've designed it, and that's really, really handy, especially in the darker shades. But I thought this was a good dupe for the Oyster Girl. So and so far it has been. There's not a whole ton of color difference though between these two, even though it looks like there would be, but this does have a slight pink tint that shows up. So, you know, do you need both of these? Probably not, but I'm a lip junkie. What can I say? I really am. I really, really am. But I don't know. I just kind of thought that these were interesting. So I grabbed those, and I am not disappointed. At first, I must admit that I kind of was like, oh, I don't know if I like these or not. But I think it's just learning to branch out into the mattes and making them work for me, and this works. So I would suggest getting them in combos if I were you. And then the last thing that I got in the lips, I have swatched here. It is a berry and a nude. Now these are in the lipstick tubes, and they look like this. Again, I went with a dark berry, and you know, I love me a nude lipstick. So, and I was really disappointed because I missed out on the Fergie Daily that was there, but I thought this looked really similar, and it is, so I'm really super glad that I found that one. And it's right here. And then the berry is right here. And they do have names, so let me tell you what these are called. This one is called Going Steady, and I do think this is a dupe for the Fergie Daily. These are matte, but I'm still kind of rubbing my finger. They don't dry down nearly as matte as these liquid lips. So I think I can get away with wearing this on its own, and I like that. So I'm not disappointed in this formula at all. Again, this is Going Steady, and the name of this one is Enduring. If anything, this one was ever so slightly patchy going on, but honestly, I really don't think that it'll be a problem. I think it was just kind of warming it up. I mean, come on. Ridiculous for $1. So I'm down with all of these. I can't believe that. I thought for sure out of everything that I got out of this line, there would be something that I did not like, but I'm totally in. So I certainly don't need any more. Like I needed these at all. No, I didn't. but I just have been really finding some great stuff there. So this line, all of it, I'll show you just a glimmer of what the gel polishes look like. I bought these. I bought the eye products. I mean, this whole line, I don't know what they have done differently, if they've reformulated some things, but it's really, really nice. So these get a total thumbs up from me, and I hope that you guys pick these up. If you do, please let me know what shades you got. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope that this helped you to make some color selections and to maybe give you the green light on some of these, because that display was mammoth and it was really hard to decide what to pick out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't checked out my OPI and my eyes section of my Dollar Tree haul, I will link to that. And as always, I appreciate your time. God bless you, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.